Hey, welcome to my channel. This is TC, your guiding chariot. Welcome to your daily reading. This is going to be for May 24th. Whew, almost into June. Crazy, crazy. Thank you for those of you who were commenting about my setup and sent me some messages. I am going to change it. This is just kind of a for now situation. So I will try and find something that's a little more suitable. Just got to figure out what that looks like. So I know it's not 100% perfect. We're going to fix it. We're going to get there. For now, let's get into our reading. Interesting energy. This one I'm definitely feeling a lot. So for today, we really only have one aspect to talk about. We have the moon in a square to Venus. This one I am like, oh, for some reason I'm like braced for this one. This one just feels kind of frustrating. Just feels frustrating, like this, ugh. So this can speak to, well, let's get out of the way because we're talking about Venus. So this could be disappointment in, emotional relationships, whether this is a close friendship, if this is a relationship, a romance, something like that. Could be a family relationship, but this can speak to some disappointment there, not getting what you want. This can also speak to difficulty or even an inability to express emotion. There's some kind of conflict there between your emotional well-being and, romance and love and connecting and pretty much all the things that Venus covers. Sorry, I thought I was gonna have a little belch or something. But they're just not connecting, they're not jiving, they're not flowing properly, which to me is really, it's like I can already feel frustrated over it, which is kind of hilarious. But it just feels frustrating and almost in a way where it's like disappointing to where what you want to see happen isn't happening, if that makes sense. Like you want a relationship to go in a direction, or you want a certain type of response to an action, and it's just not happening, and it's getting you frustrated. And it's probably been getting you frustrated. Here, this square is just kind of amplifying a little bit. Like it feels stronger because of this aspect. So, ugh. It's going to be grin and bear it time. But again, this square is all about getting you beyond that point of frustration where you actually do something about it. Anytime you see a square, it's asking for immediate action. There's something that needs to be done here. The good news about it's not good news about that, but some good news I have for you. Our rune today, we got Jera, rune of the harvest. So this is great because literally it symbolizes harvest time. So receiving effort or receiving some type of benefit from past efforts. So what you've been working on, finally bringing about results, finally bringing about some desired situation. A lot of times this is a surprise too. It's an unexpected thing. Obviously it's something you've been working on, but you weren't expecting it to come today. You weren't expecting it to unfold as it is. So this may help settle some of that frustration from this Venus square. Frustrated it hasn't been happening, and then for some reason, out of nowhere, the pieces fall into place. This can also speak to business, getting, a surprise raise or a bonus, some type of like favor. So yeah, Jared just speaks to some good little wonderful surprise popping into your world. So we like that. Very, very helpful rune. Because of this aspect and this kind of like frustrated feeling that I'm having, I thought I would whip out our Angel Prayers Oracle and see what is out there, or what in our world we can be grateful for and what we should be focusing on outside of just this, not having this thing yet. Because again, focusing on that, not going to bring it in any faster. In fact, probably going to do just about the opposite. That was a fast one. Alright. Oh, there's more than one there. Alright, I'm going to pull some more, but let's start with these guys. Haha, alright. So first one out, we got study and learning. Thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that every day is a learning day. So yes, that is really what challenges are. They are lessons. They're an opportunity to learn something. Oh, I hate when the decks read me. I was like, I know, you don't need to tell me. This is great. Trustworthy friends. I wish I could do that with my friends. Thank you, angels, for surrounding me with people I can trust and love. So yes, support coming in from those around you. Feels very inner circle. Definitely people there to lift you up, keep you from getting into a funk, keep you from losing doubt. Lots of support coming in. Okay, we're going to make this our last one. Look at that. Now, if this doesn't scream Venus, I don't know what does. Peace and harmony. Look at that. Who is it? Archangel Raguel? I hope I said that correctly. Thank you, Raguel, for surrounding my life in a harmonious light. Yes. Whew. Yes, we need harmony, don't we? Here, we're going to put you right in the middle. Thank you, sir. So yes, taking this challenge, this frustration as an opportunity to learn, seeing where we can fix, where we can adjust, what we can do differently, leaning on those close to us to help support us, possibly even guide us and help us through this time, and knowing that we are surrounded in peace. Maybe mentally we might be a little frustrated, but there is harmony around us. So again, if we look for it, we will find it. If we stay stuck and focused on the lack, that's all we're going to see, that's all we're going to experience, and no offense, your day is going to suck. Like, that's not what we want, right? Okay, so look for harmony, believe in peace, learn from what's going on around you, and ask for assistance, support. Even if you just need a shoulder to cry on, an ear to vent to, your friends are there for you. Oh my god, hilarious, I'm talking about this. Bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck. Did you hear that? Bottom of the deck, spiritual support. So even on another plane, there is support for you. Angels are never too far away. Alright, Spirit. Oh, okay. That was a lot. No, that's way too much. Yeah, no, we're not taking that. That's like 8 million bajillion cards. That was me just being a clumsy shuffle. See, there you go. That's better. Alright, so what we got? Alright, so starting off with the 5 of Cups. Feeling sad. Feeling without. Could be a little lonely. That could be a thing. Could have just lost something that you thought was valuable. I shouldn't say thought, it probably was. Lost something that maybe you thought was going to be more. This could even be that relationship I was talking about with that Venus aspect. Could be some of that going on. After that, you have the Knight of Swords. So, to me, this is kind of piggybacking on what I was talking about that square. The Knight of Swords is the most active or action-oriented, not active, well, he is the most active, but very action-oriented court card. This guy wants to do something. He's not trying to sit on his hands and wait for something. He wants to do it. This also could be, kind of connected to this study and learning. Sometimes this energy is really about observing. Sometimes spying, depending on how it's aspected. But I think this is really about taking in information, observing what's going on, learning, literally learning, learning from, I don't even want to say mistakes, but it's just kind of learning from these occurrences. Because it doesn't feel like a mistake was made, it just feels like you are in a situation that didn't go the way you wanted. And this is just an opportunity to learn from it and grow from it. And then here you have King of Cups, getting back in control of your feelings, not letting it get too frustrated, finding peace and harmony. King of Cups definitely feels all the emotions, the good, the bad, the happy, the sad, but he is always stable, no matter how turbulent this sea is around him. Granted, right now it's pretty calm in this particular card, but no matter how high these waves are, he's fine. He rides these waves like no problem because he is the master of them. Same way you are the master of your own emotions. So just because it's a little turbulent or things feel kind of meh, just because you may feel like this doesn't mean you have to let that storm control you. You are the master of your emotions. You want peace? Believe in peace. You want to feel all fucked up today? Believe in this. It's your choice. But you have an option out of this, is my big point. And something I like to talk about a lot, and I'm not the only one, but one thing I like to talk about the Five of Cups, because it is a card of mourning, it's loss, it's sadness. 3 of these cups are spilled and you lost their contents. But there's 2 that are perfectly upright. If you were just to kind of stop crying, hold your head up and look around, there's 2 full cups there. There's still some goodness around you. There's still peace and harmony. Those, there they are. Peace, harmony. Peace, harmony. Peace, harmony. So even though you may be frustrated, things may not be going exactly to plan, there is still something to be grateful for. There's still joy, there's still happiness, there's still love, there's still support. So take these 3 cups that have spilled over, take them as a lesson, learn from them, observe what's going on, and not even in a way to change anything, because I don't think this is a mistake. I think you're just in a situation that just, isn't exactly what you wanted. Really observe what the root is of these feelings. Why do you feel this way? What can I do with my perspective and how I'm looking at this situation? It may even call for bringing in some compassion for yourself, knowing that this is part of the human experience, that you're not going through this alone. You're not the only person who has this type of moment or feels this way. It's just part of the human experience. And honestly, and this is a personal thing, because it definitely helps me when I think about it. This isn't a solo adventure. We as a human are taking this adventure together. It's not the first time anyone's stubbed a toe. It's not the first time anyone's experienced heartbreak. It's not the first time anyone got a promotion. These feelings, whether good or bad, are shared by all of us. We can all relate to each other in that sense. So there's comfort there, at least for me. Hopefully you guys can relate, but there's comfort there when you remember that this is all part of the collective. So whatever is happening, whatever is going on, it will pass. It's come before and it's passed before. It has come again, it will pass again. So it's just about finding as much support and love and peace and harmony in this present moment as we can until things shift, and then you're in a new situation and you'll be like, oh, I was sad yesterday? Wow. Why did I waste my energy on that? Right? Cracks me up. I'm telling you, when they read me, or they read us, look at that. 6 of Wands. Love it. Success. You know what this really is giving me? Yes, it is success, but it's also recognition. Recognition. Being seen. Oh my god, if I can turn this card over. There we go. 8 of Pentacles, being seen while just doing you. 8 of Pentacles is my mind your own business. Mind your own business. Do what you got to do. Whatever it is that you're working on, dedicate yourself to it. Stop getting distracted, especially by these funky feelings. Don't let this get in your way, but do what you do. And honestly, that's where you get recognized. Just doing your ordinary everyday things. This is you going to the groceries. Going to buy the groceries. This is you picking up your Starbucks in the morning. Someone recognizing you for you just doing you. Going to your favorite coffee place, and then you just happen to bump into someone, or the guy in front of you in the line. Just saying, you're going to be recognized. I'm not saying it's going to happen today, so don't get too excited. Although if it does get to happen today, good for you. Way to go. But again, the focus is really just keep doing what you're doing. Do you. There's nothing wrong with this journey you're on. Like I said, it doesn't feel like this is a mistake. This is a situation where it's just not working out the way you wanted it. It's no mistake. There's no one's fault. That's just the way it is. So keep going. Because again, you're heading on the right direction. There's nothing wrong with the path you're on right now. There's support. There's love. This is just an opportunity to learn. Bottom of the deck. Moon card. Secrets. The Fool. New beginning. Fresh start. Also, I kind of get a little leap of faith here because we also have the Page of Wands. So following that divine spark, that inner fire. We have the Ten of Wands here, talking about burden, stress, but laying it down, leaving it behind, letting go of this Five of Cups, letting go of this frustration, this sadness. Oh, as I flip those guys around. Look at that. By leaning on this Queen of Swords, using this sword as your discernment and cutting the cords that do not serve you, that are not helping you, and believing in hope. Look at that. Star card. Not Star card, this is Temperance. I totally lied. I just saw a woman by water. I was like, Star, Temperance, divine timing. So sorry. Making up my own energies now. But Temperance, all in divine timing. Like I said, this is all part of the plan. And honestly, I would say the Star card probably wanted to show up, which is why I confused the two. So I would still, honestly, take that energy. Came out of my mouth for a reason. There's no such thing as a coincidence. So have hope and trust in divine timing. And look, even underneath here we have the Empress card, which is full of Venus energy. Literally Mother Earth. So that Venus aspect, even though it is a square, it is working out for your highest good. So what have we learned today, children? Learning. Yeah, see what I did there? Honestly, it all rests in this Eight of Pentacles. Keep doing what you're doing. Mind your own business. Don't let these feelings get in your way. So really embrace this King of Cups. Be the master of your own emotions. There's no reason why they should be running you. If you're feeling a certain way, feeling down about something, lean on your friends. Take in the support around you. And honestly, with that Star card, look for peace and harmony. Know that it's around you. Know that these three spilled cups aren't your only option. There's two perfectly full ones right behind you. They'll change your whole day around. Whew, all right. So it's going to be an interesting day, and it's really going to be what you make it. If you let the frustration get the best of you, I hope you have a very short day. But if you can just take it for what it is, see it for just the moment that it is. This isn't going to last forever. It's going to pass. How can I make things better right here, right now? All right, my lovelies. Sending you the best, hoping the best for all of us. As always, thank you for your support, your love, for me and the channel. Keep it coming. Thank you for all the subscriptions, the likes, the comments. Love connecting with you guys. So if you have anything to share, feel free to drop it down below. You can hit me up on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. And if you want to book a private session with me, hit me up. All the info is down below. If you live in Hawaii, you can also hit me up at Sedona Mondays from 11 to 3:30. All right, my friends, take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.